All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We had a nice short little break. I will say that Murky was a little salty at me that I decided to cast a curse as hard as I did, so he left. So I had to find a new guy to replace him. So I got the Cripplify now joining me on the desk here.
Hello, guys. How's it going? Love to be joining you.
Definitely love to have you here. So I'm going to shift your camera over just a little bit so you're a little more centered here. But did you happen to catch that last series at all?
I did, and I had bet on it too. I was going to be talking to you about it a little bit beforehand when we got on here. But right now I have the most boost that I've ever actually owned before. So I'm sitting at 40.5k in that game.
Dang.
Before that I had like 27,000, but now, yeah, I'm sitting nice. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm staring at. I'm not even gonna look at predictions right now. We're just gonna deal with that in a little bit. But we're gonna look over at the standings of these teams right now, as we've got some Div C action for this round. We've got the Crusaders taking on the Boosted Boys. Boosted Boys sitting at 2-2 right now, and Crusaders, who I thought honestly were gonna be one of the best teams in Div C. They are sitting at 3-1. They did lose one game, so we have somehow a 5-way tie for first place.
You don't see that quite often. I'm gonna be honest. This is a new one for me.
I don't understand. So technically, there's still number 1 and 2, 3, and 4 and 5. So Crusaders, maybe they're good, maybe they're not. We don't really know. But either way, as far as the stats go, they are leading in one thing, and that is saves versus Boosted Boys not leading in anything. But we are gonna start with Crusaders. And looking at those stats, what is standing out about Crusaders to you?
I guess the big thing right now is Pixel Claw's shooting percentage. It's sitting at a hot streak of 42% right now, and that's pretty high for Division C. As you know,
it's still not even leading. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on down there, man. You're Division A, I'm Division B. We don't know what's going on in Division C, but we're gonna find out tonight. So that's what kind of stands out to me, is her shooting percentage there. Everything else kind of just seems, well, I will say the assists aren't looking too good for her though. So it seems like she's very I'm gonna hit the ball, you're gonna pass to me, and I'm gonna shoot on the net.
Hey, she's either scoring or saving it. No passing necessary. But it's gonna be interesting. Crusaders, again, they're 3-1 right now. So if they win this, really good shot to be number 1. Who, again, I'm not going to do predictions yet. We're going to wait on that one. So we're actually going to jump over to the Boosted Boys stats, sitting at 2-2. I had the pleasure of casting them just like, I think, last week, a couple weeks ago. And No Burry ended up the MVP. Just one of the most insane performances. He's only sitting at 0.19 goals, but apparently he scored when it matters. Versus you got the duo of Mitch, or Mitchy Twitchy as we always know him. Mitchy and Benjay, just kind of the dynamic duo up front there.
Yeah, with the Boosted Boys, I've had the pleasure of streaming / casting them as well. I believe that was last week. But they do live up to their name. Boosted. They are very fast. They are super aggressive on offense. That is kind of what they have going on for them. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of see how Mitchy leads them into this one against the Crusaders tonight.
Gonna be interesting. And what's interesting is that predictions are up right now, boys and girls, so make sure you guys are using those channel points and using that boost to predict who is gonna win. And okay, so here's my, there's only one prediction right now up. Part of me is thinking that, oh, we're gonna wait for K-Tool, and whatever he votes, we're gonna do the opposite, because yeah, I'm 2-13 right now. So Murky even said it before, they're gonna wait for K-Tool's prediction and choose the opposite. So do I don't know. Okay, you know what, I mean, you got to choose Crusaders, right? Like, they've done so well. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing Crusaders. All right.
That's who you're picking. Okay.
I'm going with Crusaders. All right. I do think Pixel Claw's doing really well. I do really think too that just in general, if we look back at these stats, Orbital Atomic, that's a word, and Happy, they've done really well on offense. And I do think that they're going to be doing really well. And Pixel's shooting percent, 42%. If you get her the ball, she's going to put it in. I got to back Crusaders on this one.
Yeah, I don't know, because, I mean, so you're saying Crusaders are your prediction, right? You didn't give me a serious score yet, but it seems that you're leaning that way, correct?
We're gonna go 3-2. We'll go 3-2 on this one.
3-2. Okay, that is safe to say. It is really tough because I have seen both teams play, and like you mentioned out before earlier, there's a 5-way tie for first place.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand. But
for me, I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna go boosted boys. Even in predictions, I'm gonna put my boost on them. But just solely on the stream here, going boosted boys. I think they take it 3-1. Actually, I don't think it goes to game 5.
All right, I respect it. I respect it. So again, I've got my co-caster going the other side, and I'm looking at predictions. And yep, after I gave the prediction, they in fact did go the other side. So again, boys, predictions are only going to be up for just about 5 more minutes, roughly, as we kind of, or even less than that, honestly, as we wait for everyone to get into this lobby. So make sure to choose your predictions down in that prediction tab in those channel points. Again, part of me just wants to be right on one flipping prediction. Like, you think just statistically, right, you'd get one, but apparently the universe is not, and the K-Tool caster curse is real, ladies and gentlemen. But I am gonna say, so obviously you've got your Crusaders losing then. So for boosted boys, who are you looking to kind of be the MVP of the series? Who are you thinking is gonna step up for their team?
For boosted boys, I think Benji, because he really stood out to me last week when he played. And I forget who he played exactly, but he has actually really good aerial dribbling skills. He's able to actually dribble the ball up the wall, set himself up properly, and continue to follow that ball. And it's actually really hard to defend down here in Division C for a lot of people, as they're still kind of learning the basics, getting used to the game and whatnot. But I'm really going to be looking at Benji specifically and seeing what he can do for boosted boys tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I kind of already talked about it. I think it's going to be Pixel. I think that shooting percentage is going to be deadly here. And again, I'm just looking at the channel points, and yeah, a lot of people going boosted boys. Looks like we do have everyone in the lobby. So we're just going to make sure everyone is ready. They're going to be getting into this one. And chat so far in favor of boosted boys, which again, maybe that's true. Maybe it's just because I went with Crusaders on this one. But looking to see just a couple more predictions on this one here, as looks like people are saying they are ready. Chat, I'm just seeing if there's any other predictions coming in, but I'm just gonna assume everyone's ready. I'm not really getting any responses from people, so
yeah, they're sending some interesting responses. Not exactly what you want to hear.
I'm just gonna send it, and hopefully we'll be good to go here in this one. As our predictions are closing in about 30 seconds, so make sure again one last time to get those in. Looks like if I win, I'm getting a solid payout for these Crusaders.
Well, you're welcome.
I'm down to 11 channel points.
Yeah, I put a big hefty load on boosted boys for this match here tonight. But we're going to see how they perform as game 1 is officially starting. This one, Mitchie getting a really good kickoff there. Benji putting it off the backboard. Can their third follow it up? Actually, he goes for a double tap. So it's just going to sit over into the corners. He does get a boost still there. And Mitchie putting another one on net. Just sitting in the corner.
Got a chance here. And again, just got to reiterate, Crusaders looking to be the #1 team in Div C. And then you got Boosted Boys looking to get their winning record, sitting at 2-2 right now.
Yeah, and what's honestly really nice seeing too is, well, not the whiffs. It's not good seeing whiffs there. But what's really nice is it doesn't seem like too much is happening. It seems a little bit more controlled, which is a little different here in Division C.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a change of pace. Orbital Atomic looking for a flick here, tries for one, but Banjay going to be throwing this one downfield. Happy going to be bouncing it over one, going for the aerial. Does pop it over no bury, but looking for a pass maybe. Mitchie actually centers it right to Happy. He's opting not to turn. Pixel playing a very, very deep third so far in game 1.
Yeah, and we're going to see if that one goes in. It doesn't. Benji with the clear over to Mitchie. He actually doesn't decide to turn. Nice backboard defense coming out of him, though, as he's going to follow it up. But does get beat by Pixel as Nobury's there. Booms it back over to half court. Happy putting it up in the air. Can he follow? Benji. There he is with the perfect aerials dribbling skills.
So we're now a minute and a half in. We're seeing chances here. Nobury trying to follow. Actually gets a good 50. This is dangerous. This is actually on target. Is anyone there? Goal line save. Happy somehow keeps it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was a really tough save. I could come and see that just out of nowhere. But they did it. I mean, here it's a very low scoring game already. But normally you would see a lot more scoring in game 1. I don't know. Is that something that's kind of surprised you so far?
It definitely has. I definitely was expecting more goals so far in this game, as we're seeing another chance here. Pixel Claw getting a good touch here. Predictions did close, by the way, and actually tie is voting, but Boosted Boys definitely taking the channel point prediction on this one. And now we see No Bird with the chance. It's actually going to be awkward off the ceiling. Happy forced again. Goal line save after goal line save for Crusaders.
Yeah, and with, I don't know, just such low scoring, I feel like it's really going to be important for this game one and kind of settling the environment for both of these teams. And in most series, game one kind of is like the feeling out. And Happy slotting that one in.
Slotting that
Beautiful.
one in indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a great shot there. I honestly didn't think that was going to have enough power, but just sneaking it by, and Crusaders on the board early here.
We love to see it, love to see it. But yeah, we are a little over halfway through this game one here. Only one goal scored. We're going to see if, you know, the tide can change for these Boosted Boys here tonight.
And now Mitchie's got not a lot of boost. Going to probably be leaving this one for No Bury, what she does. And Orbital Atomic leaving this one for Pixel Claw. And Ben J. Wolf 42 left it for Mitchie 8422. A lot of long names here in Div C.
Yeah, I don't know how they get these names, honestly. Like, my name Cripify, it's not too creative. It's a little unique, but, you know, Newberry, for one, I had to ask him how to pronounce it. I don't even know. Newberry, I don't know how to say that, but here we go. Orbital actually putting that one on backboard. Does he get the read? No. They're just going to take it back over to their side. Actually, just giving complete ball control to Mitchie as Pixel with a nice clear. Benji on the wall. Centers it back over. Does it get past him? It does, but nobody is there to quickly read that. So Mitchie on the other side, getting a 50 to bring it across the other side of the court. Benji being there just to control it.
We're seeing opportunity here. A lot of 50-50s. Again, we saw so many opportunities for Boosted Boys, but the goal line defense of Crusaders honestly has been the saving grace for them. I definitely expected Boosted Boys to have at least 1 or 2 goals, which does make me a little worried for later in the series.
Yeah.
Oh, ceiling shot? Ceiling shot, Benji with the top. Oh my god. Okay.
You guys need to keep your eyes out on Benji. I'm telling you. But Newberry keeping the ball control there. Actually loses it a little bit. Can get past Benji. No. Happy does get a 50 right above midcourt. Orbital doing the same thing with Pixel. Following it up. Booming it to Benji. Keeping a soft touch toward corner. Very smart by him. Does challenge. Luckily gets a touch there as Orbital is able to read it. Put it back right over to their side.
Opportunity now with 23 seconds left. 1 goal might be enough to take game 1 here. As Benji just looking to get a touch. He gets bumped, actually. Gonna have to leave this one. Atomic's gonna be off the backboard. Mitchie can't quite read it, but he's got enough space. It's a bad clear, though. Happy with an opportunity. Can he follow up? Nobury with the save. 7 seconds left now. Pixel trying to come to the rescue here. Just trying to buy some time. This ball just needs to touch the ground now. Pixel Call looking for 1 more shot. Just trying to survive. And game 1 going to Crusaders.
Yeah, honestly, really slow start from both of these teams here. But luckily, you know, Crusaders able to put 1 on the board, and that's all they need, you know. It doesn't matter how many goals are scored. You just need to be 1 ahead of the other.
Just indeed 1 ahead of each other. We're looking at the shot. I mean, it's so interesting because Boosted Boys only registering 6 shots, but Crusaders, again, an unbelievable amount of goal line saves. I can't believe, honestly, they made it happen, but they did indeed. So now Crusaders now, they got game 1 out of the way, but it looks like we have lost a player. And we will get that sorted out as fast as possible. Looks like Ben J lost connection. So we'll just, you know, reset real quick. Obviously, the game still counts and everything. But what are you seeing out of Boosted Boys that needs to change then kind of going into this series?
Okay, so how you pointed out the amount of shots, I noticed that there is actually an equal amount between both teams. There was 6 and 6. And the only difference that I noticed that Crusaders did better than Boosted Boys is they actually saved the ball. Not saying that Boosted Boys didn't have great defense, but it needs to be slightly better to where they can save the ball. You know, it can change a little bit there. And so, I don't know. I think the offense is good. Keep that going. Keep the aggression going. You're doing great there in that aspect. But defense, you need to step it up here if you're going to continue to take this next game.
It's interesting you say defense because, like, it's a 1-goal game. Like, you're only giving up 1. I honestly think the biggest thing is just okay, here I go back and forth because like the goal line saves coming out of Crusaders, they can't replicate that every game, right? Like that was ridiculous. So but we'll see though, as we got our player back in game now, which is good to go. So now getting back into this one, Boosted Boys Crusaders, we saw an early start there. Pixel again, the shooting percentage, she did not find one in that game. Did take a shot though. So we'll see if they continue the aggressiveness, or do Boosted Boys finally break through this insane goal line defense that the Crusaders has put up.
Exactly. But as the countdown is going, we are headed into game 2 here. This is gonna be actually a really important game for Boosted Boys, as obviously if they lose, then they're going against match point, and you know, in past experience, it hasn't been easy to reverse sweep. Well, I guess I can't say that, but just normally it isn't easy to reverse sweep when you're the other team down 0-2.
Yeah, it's not easy to reverse sweep. It's not easy to score 0-second goals. Not that your team has any issues with that, but
nope.
But so we see Nobury opting to leave this one. Happy's actually gonna have a free touch on the ball. Gonna be going off the corner, still in a dangerous spot. Orbital Atomic with a touch here, and Pixel last person back. She's opting to just be a little hesitant to go for that one, and just a little bit of boomer ball to start here in game 2.
Yeah, it was kind of odd seeing the hesitation coming out of her. She had plenty of time to get to that ball way before Mitchie did, but she decided to take the 50, and in turn, it worked out for her. But we're going to see Mitchie bringing it to the sidewall, trying to get a read, but he doesn't. So, actually, he does get a nice bump on Happy, setting up Benji, getting it over one, but Pixel with the clear, going over back onto Boosted Boys' side. Maybe a calculated back pass, but that's on the backboard. Does get a tee, it's open.
Oh, I thought Happy was going to go there. The chance was there, but just a little bit of hesitation. Benji off the backboard. He's definitely mechie for these Div C players. I'm just hoping one of these lands. As now Nober was going for the shot, but gets cut off by his teammate. And we're going to see Crusaders now having just lots of space on the field.
Yeah, you got to wonder yourself, like, what does Benji do that's completely different from the rest of these Div C players, right? You think whatever training packs he might be doing could be aerial stuff, or it could just be a lot of free play, but I don't know. Any kind of tips for these Div C players shortly here?
It sounds so crazy, but just first of all, is that gonna go in? Mitchie with the save. Benji throwing this one away. I think the biggest thing is going into training and literally hitting the ball as hard as you can over and over and over, waiting for it to bounce and just throwing it as far as you can. And after that, well, then you start going for the ball in the air and just keep going for things that are uncomfortable, because after a while it won't be uncomfortable. As I mean, clearly Benji is showing that he's, you know, comfortable going to the air, going for these crazy flip reset, not flip reset, free
fakes coming out of left and right.
Randomness. As we're seeing now a chance here. Orbital, he's got no boost. He doesn't want to go for it. That's up and over. And Benji, again, we talked about the mechs. He's up so early, getting such a powerful shot.
Wow.
The air roll, too. Built diff.
You might have just been listening to the stream there, you know, talking about hitting the ball hard and stuff. Who knows?
Hey, it works. I like to think I sort of know what I'm talking about in Rocket League. Not as far as predictions go. We all know that's chalked. But that's already out the window. Like I said, I backed Crusaders, and I still back them, even though they are down in this series. Maybe it's going to be another one-goal game. Honestly, I could see it happening here, but we're seeing Mitchie, and we know he can be dangerous on the wall as well. What's interesting is he's in the Fennec, and I want to see Takumi Mitchie, because that's what I've known him for the last, like, 2 years doing. Every single season is always rocking that Takumi.
Oh, it's actually kind of cool that you just noticed that. You know, I've been playing with him for so many years, recognizing the small things from these players.
Oh, no! It's because he's not at the Takumi. He's not at the Takumi. What a drop down, though, from Mitchie.
If he's not in the Takumi, why'd you have to say anything, man? Couldn't you just let him rock in the Fennec? Well...
don't you start with me, too.
Yeah, you're not making a good rep for yourself. I mean, cool, you're on varsity and whatnot, but casting, I don't know if you know what you're talking about anymore. As Benji putting one on net. Loving the offensive pressure. I was going to say before that unfortunate own goal that Boosted Boys were the one to actually get the points on the board first. I don't know, it just seemed like maybe something changed, but balls, no, that was a very close one again with the almost unfortunate read by Mitchie, as that one's going to be centered. No one's there to read it, but Menji trying to get the 50. It's going to float. Can Mitchie save it? He does. Bounce it into the corner.
Seeing opportunity here. Oh, Pixel with the shot. Nobury, though, getting a great goal line save there. He's got no boost to follow up. Now Orbital Atomic trying to get us centered. Now we're just seeing both players actually bump each other off the ball there. Mitchie bumps, but he can't quite go for it. I mean, if Benji's got the boost in the ball, I mean, I would definitely just be scared if I'm Crusaders.
No, definitely. And Norbury with the unfortunate backflip. Benji with the really nice clear, though. Cross field. Can he get the read? Can Happy save it? Happy is there, but Mitchie's able to read it and puts it in. Put it up. 2-1 here. Love the aggression. Love the cleanups. Love the setting up. I just love it all, Alex. Love it all.
And you got to kind of love a passing play there. Happy not getting a great touch there. And Pixel actually ended up double committing on that one. So just a little bit of maybe lack of comms and defense there. But back-to-back swings. Boosted Boys looking good. Yeah, they got a little bit of a own goal on the other side. So, I mean, they've only given up that goal. So offensively, it really has been all Boosted Boys.
Yeah, as time is winding down here, 30 seconds about, ball's going to be just completely boomed across the field. Setting it up on the backboard for Benji. Oh my, Benji with the top left corner read.
This dude is unreal. What is this touch? Just air rolling, just barely getting a touch over. That's just not fair. How has this team ever lost? My God. Benji is ridiculous.
Well, sometimes there's just unfortunate luck that happens. You know, it's not completely skill. Sometimes things just don't go your way. But for game 2, it does seem to be going towards Boosted Bronze's way, knocking on wood as 15 seconds wind down here. Benji putting maybe another one on net as he's struggling to keep with the ball. Newbury just kind of chilling out towards mid.
See a chance here now. 2 seconds, 1. Doesn't really matter. GG's. And we're seeing a great comeback. And honestly, after seeing game 1, this is what I expected. I didn't think that Crusaders could keep up the unbelievable goal line defense, which they did not. And we're seeing Boosted Boys taking it back here, tying up the series 1-1.
Okay, but really quick, a thing that I'd really like to mention here. You can see the saves that they're doing compared to Crusaders. It is a complete switch between both teams. Like I said, if they just helped with their defense, boom, they won game 2.
I was all, you're big brain, dude. That's why you're on the cast. That's
the opposite of Alex. Caster curse, I caster bless.
There you go. That's what we'll do. we'll add a caption, or instead of the exclamation mark caster curse, we'll do the caster bless, because they need some help. Because apparently Crusaders, I've sent you to your doom apparently. But what's interesting, we're seeing Boosted Boys take the entire minute here. It looks like just kind of prepping. And again, they looked really, really good in game 1. The only game they gave up was so the only game they gave, or the only goal they gave up was an own goal. So I mean, they're looking pretty good on offense and defense that game.
Yeah, no, we're gonna see if they can keep the momentum going into this game 3 here as we are loading into it. But K-Tool, I don't know, like, it seems that both teams know what they need to do, but they're just not consistent. I don't know, is there just really anything that you think between these two teams that they're really thinking of changing? Because, I don't know, it just seems that they're equally matched.
I think you got to figure out how to stop Benji. Like, the dude is on a tear right now. He's looking for another one already off the bat here. We're seeing Nobury actually going pretty early. Winner of this game, though, will obviously be on match point here. And like I said, I do think Boosted Boys did a really good job to get game 2 win. As he's Mitchie. I thought he was going to clutch that one as Nobury opting to leave now. And we're seeing, again, just continued aggression on early here from Boosted Boys. And they're just continuing from game 2. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, Crusaders on defense. I'm scared right now because Boosted Boys seem to have your number.
Yeah, and unironically, Boosted Boys are stealing the boost here as Newbury hoping to control it into this corner, getting a flick. Pixelclaw, not the best shot opportunity. He does whiff it, setting it up for Mitchie. Orbital, another backflip. What is all these backflips for? I don't know what's happening, but ball's just going to go right across the other side as Newbury's chasing it, getting it a nice 50 right over Atomic. Pixelclaw in an awkward situation with Happy, booming it back over to the Boosted Boys side.
See a chance here. Oh, actually, Mitchie, that's going to go in. What a pop off the corner. That read was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was just so quick, honestly. He got it over one, read it off the corner so quickly to beat to another, and the third person just was not ready for it, leading to them being up 1-0.
1-0 indeed. And Boosted Boys seeming to run away with the series. They got the... I mean, again, you could argue if Crusaders actually scored last game with the own goal there. So, I mean, I say they didn't. So it's been almost 8 minutes of gameplay since Crusaders have gotten a single goal.
Yeah, and it's just a complete change of pace from them. I don't know. I think they're just honestly not being as aggressive as they were in game one. That's the only difference I'm seeing.
Oh, this net might be open as a pass to Benjay. Can he get the redirect? He gets the doink!
He gets happy! What a shot by Benjay!
This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Benjay can do no wrong.
Oh, tonight is Benjay's night, ladies and gentlemen, as they are up 2-0 with a little over 3 minutes in this game through. It is looking beautiful for them tonight.
Definitely looking beautiful indeed. And I'm definitely starting to lose a little faith in my prediction here. But, I mean, honestly, like, he has played unbelievable and lights out tonight. If he can keep this up, I mean, there's no reason... Obviously, he's MVP right now, but it's just... I don't think anyone expected the pop-off from one single player here.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Sometimes people just play really good some nights. Some people just have really off nights. It's not only in Rocket League, but any kind of sport here. As nice demo right over. Pixelclaw almost had the shooting opportunity, but keeps it low. Mitchie racing. Does get put to middle. Benji keeping it close to his car. This is very deadly as he's just going to boom it onto the backboard. Can they read it, though? Nice defense from Atomic. Mitchie keeping the ball real close as that one's on backboard. Pixel not able to get the shot on. Unfortunate read by there as it's just going to sit over on Boosted Boys side again.
We're seeing a pop-up. This is going to be awkward for Mitch. He does drop it down, actually, right to Atomic. Can't quite get a good clear. Maybe a pass. Pixel again left on defense. They love leaving her as that deep third. And now we've got 2 minutes left in the game. No Burry now trying to get in on the action. What does Crusaders have to respond?
Honestly, right now, they're just not being as aggressive as they can be. I know Pixel, like we were both saying, she had the high shooting percentage and the low assists. Like, she's the one that scores on the team. So right now, what the two other players, Happy and, shoot, I can't see the guy. Orbital Atomic need to be doing is setting her up for these shooting opportunities as they're struggling right here tonight on defense.
This is going to be awkward. Is that going to actually roll in Pixel with a goal line save? And again, another goal line save. Just putting her in a tough spot here. This Benji is going to be going off the corner. Happy going to have to come in with a very strong pinch. Going right to Mitchie, though. Boosted Boys doing such a good job of always keeping the ball in their half as Benji going to be off the post. Is anyone there? Nobody trying. Benji, Mitchie, everyone wants a piece of the ball.
Yeah, just unfortunate whiffs there, but still Boosted Boys are sitting up 2-0. With only a minute left, right now, Crusaders really need something to change.
As we are looking now at 10 plus minutes of gameplay, that Crusaders have yet to find a single goal. Boosted Boys just really shutting them down here and looking maybe a little bit of a spaceman sweep coming in.
This could be a change. Nope, but Benji just booming it across. Benji just seems to be on the ball nonstop. Like, I don't know. They need to get him away from the ball as that one's going on backboard. Can there be a Boosted Boys there? No. Mitchie last. Can he control it? Crusaders need to do something here as it's less than 30 seconds.
Seeing a chance here now. 20 seconds left. Oh, Atomic actually with a whiff on the backboard. Happy. Going to be throwing this one right to Mitchie up high. Can he get a follow-up something? Actually going for demo plays. Pixel getting such a good touch. But as time winds down, Boosted Boys going on match point here.
Yeah, and it's safe to say that this one's over, but maybe on the wall read. We're going to see if they can get one to go home here. It's going across the other side. Controlling it, team bump. Oh, it's still up, surprisingly.
Somehow staying up. I mean, the game's done. Looks like that one's going to hit the ground, which it does. And Boosted Boys. My God, Benji. Like, dude was on fire that game. He cannot miss. As, yeah, then you look at the shots, Boosted Boys just dominating on the offensive side.
Yeah, and honestly, they didn't really need to play much defense. Like, I don't know if you noticed anything different, but to me, it was completely defensive for Crusaders in this game 3. There was not very much action, and Pixel Claw only sitting at 68 points with 1 save. She didn't have any shots on goal. The only shot on goal is from Orbital. So, I don't know. In this game 4, if they really need something to change, they need to be more aggressive. They need to have their offense actually impact.
No, I gotta agree. I think just overall being more aggressive. The biggest thing, I mean, Pixel obviously was a super deep third, which, yes, can work in theory, but clearly it's not. So, I mean, you've dropped your last 2 games, right? You haven't scored a goal in the last 10 minutes. You gotta change something. If it doesn't work, fine. But I want to see them try something, because clearly if they do the same thing, they're gonna get destroyed. So the question is, what plan have they come up with in the minute? You saw they readied up in about 10 seconds. So
yeah, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. They're very confident. You know, here at match point, they're up 1. There's no pressure on them. You know, it feels nice when you are on match point and you only need 1 more, whereas the other team, they need to win 2. So we're gonna see if there's a little bit different change of pace here from Crusaders.
We're seeing early aggression from Crusaders, actually, which you definitely like to see, as the Orbital Atomic does seem to be kind of the person going for the most shots. As Pixel Claw now up early. She does get a touch, actually trying to follow herself, but Nobury been on defense. It's really kind of interesting to see the Nobury versus Pixel Claw, kind of the battle of the thirds, as that's actually a win, and Pixel Claw can't get the save, and Benjay somehow gets a goal out of that.
What a powerful clear by him. Happy, all he needed to do was honestly just put it inward into the other corner, but it was just kind of a weird read, a little awkward from him. And I don't know, maybe Pixel was just kind of trusting that he got that. Fortunately, she was able to not save that. But Boosted Boys with a strong start here.
Strong start indeed, as we're now going to have Happy going up for this one. Nobury's got no boost, but that's not going to stop him. As Benjay's up so early for this one, probably going to try to follow this one again as he does, and now Michi coming in. It's just going to bang this one away. Going for a little bit of a follow. Pixel up early. We're seeing a lot of control here from Boosted Boys.
Definitely. Benji, actually gets it by 1. He is wasting so much time here. He does try to set it up, maybe following the ball. Does get a 50 as Michi's going to be there. Putting that one on net. Nope, little too wide. Double commit there as Nobury tries to control it, puts it back mid. Follows it up, does get it over 1. Can he get over another? No, Michi's there for the cleanup. It's on the backboard. Where's Benjay? Oh, a little too wide though. I do like how many shots they are just pelting on the Crusaders. Nothing has changed from the last 2 games. They have kept the offensive pressure as Benji. Oh my.
Dude's just too good. This is ridiculous. Going into the corner here, he gets a pass mid. He's up so early. You see no one from Crusaders has even jumped. Benjay is unreal here tonight.
I don't know, like, Katel, I really do not know what Crusaders need to do. It's just, they've had the offensive pressure right off the start of the game, and as I say that, Orbital Atomic, thankfully, getting them on the board. How long has it been since they finally put a goal in?
It's been about 15 minutes of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, and finally Crusaders getting one on the board, trying to instill just a little bit of confidence, because Boosted Boys just seem to be running away with the series.
And I can see in chat Jake Bob mentioning, can we get a Smurf check? Honestly, I might have to agree. Benjay's acting a little different tonight here. He could be having somebody, I don't know, play for him. Who knows?
Nah.
3 minutes left here in this game. Crusaders do have one on the board, luckily. Benjay, though, he does keep really nice ball control. He's going to center it. The ball is floating. Michi!
What's that? Double tap! Oh my god, Michi! We need to definitely get a Smurf check on this one. Hitting the double tap. He is that guy. You see him standing up in the player cams. Unreal coming out of him.
Oh man, I don't think it's just Benjay. I think it's a Boosted Boys type of night here, folks. Crusaders, they just aren't performing like they normally do. And demos coming out. Love to see the Rat Pack gameplay. Ball centered again. Benjay! I don't know what to say. They just keep hitting them with shots, and they're going in. Crusaders, you're crumbling. You need to do something.
I honestly, at this point, I don't know if there's anything you can do. If a team is peaking this hard, you might just have to suffer the loss on this one. This is unbelievable cohesion and shots
Oh,
coming
that
out
one
of
is wide
Crusaders
open.
as that one is going to go in. But Boosted Boys, I mean, there's some mistakes on defense, obviously giving goals up, but just shot after shot, this is unbelievable series from them.
And Skull saying in chat, when did this turn into clip hour? You know, I don't know. If I knew it was clip hour, I probably wouldn't be here casting. I'd be playing ranked, getting my clips. But Crusaders, they're still trying to stay alive here in this game 4, as again, this is match point for them. If they lose, they're done.
We're seeing a chance here. Benjay just trying to flop his way to victory, which honestly it's worked pretty well this series. As Orbital gets it around 1, trying to get around the second one. He does pinch it mid. You got Pixel going early, beat out by Benjay. This is going to be off the corner in a dangerous position. Orbital Atomic again off the corner. Pixel actually turns on this one, popped high. 2 minutes left. Happy trying to get it over 1. They got to start reaching desperately into that bag of tricks as Crusaders are down by 2. This is match point. That one's going on target, but Orbital Atomic with another just goal line save, but they're still not out of the woods yet.
Oh man, Crusaders, they're cutting it close here as just boosted bonds, or boosted boys, not boosted bronze. Sorry, that's last semester. They just continue to pelt more shots on them. As there is a little bit different change of pace here. Crusaders, oh no, is that one rolling in? Please tell me it's not.
Oh, we're seeing a chance here. Mitchie gets the double fake. This is going to pop up high. Nobury, can he follow this one? Opting to leave it, just saying, nah, you boys can have it. We'll let Mitchie follow up this one. And then this is actually dangerous still. Minute left. Crusaders, what do you have left in the tank?
I don't know, but Team Bum's coming out. Maybe a little bit of panic. That one's a dirty from Mitchie. Holy, Mitchie 8422 putting that one on with 70 miles per hour.
These boys can do no wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Just unbelievable. At this point, you're just like, GG's Crusaders. There's nothing you could do besides you just got clipped on. I mean, Boosted Boys, just unbelievable performance here tonight.
I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory in the name. Boosted Boys, they're gonna be fast. They're gonna be aggressive. So, like, I don't know why. It feels like maybe they just weren't prepared for this type of speed.
I think, honestly, that has a big reason to deal with it. It'll be interesting to see in the later, if we talk to the winners interview, whoever that is going to be, you know, what they say about the series, because it's rare that I think you have a team that pops off this much, but with 30 seconds left, you know, it's just about inevitable. Obviously, there's still a chance, Crusaders. They got to get something going early here. Happy trying to center this one, but you boom the ball a little bit more. You got 3 goals, 20 seconds left. Just, you got to just give, you know, your praise to Boosted Boys, and my God, Benjay, just clip after clip, and then Mitchie coming in with the double tap. It is just an overall unreal performance from these boys.
Yep, time winding down. It is a sure way of saying goodbye to Crusaders, as they will no longer be in the running for first place here. Ball dropping, and that is it for Boosted Boys.
That is going to be it for the Boosted Boys. And again, Benjay, he's sitting at almost 700 points, and Mitchie right behind him. Just an unbelievable performance from these boys, and a well-deserved win.
No, I agree. It was very well deserved. They played phenomenal tonight, and looking very forward to this winners interview with them, especially Benji, like you said. And it's funny, again, you're the caster curse, I'm the cursed caster blessing. I told you who I was looking for tonight, and I said it was Benjay.
You know what? Yeah, you're not wrong on that one, as I will give out these channel points. And Boosted Boys, just utter domination here. A little bit of good luck the rest of the season. Love to see that in chat, as we're just waiting for everyone to get in here. And hopefully we'll figure out where the casters VC is very soon. Looks like we got Mitchie, we got Benjay, and hopefully Nobury showing up soon. But boys,
he's in general too.
Oh, he's getting there. I'll drag him down here. He'll figure it out. Now we got everyone in here. But boys, how's it feel after winning that one?
It feels great. We felt as smooth as it gets.
Yeah, I think you guys looked at it as well. It's honestly ridiculous. We had a couple people saying, you know, Smurf check in chat, because Benjay, my God, dude, you did not miss tonight.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Like, you got to give me some explanation. Like, It was unreal how you just did not miss hitting ridiculous shot after shot.
I don't know. I just have that ability to go up with the ball as long as it's uncontested. I mean, that's the main problem with me is that if somebody's on me, I kind of panic. So, but if they're giving it to me, I'm just gonna take the shot and hopefully it goes in.
I respect it. And then, of course, Mitchy Twitchy. We saw you standing in the cams after that double tap. I mean, I know that one felt good.
I ran out of boost at the wrong time and didn't think I had it until I hit it. That was peak of my life right there.
Love to see it. I mean, of course, so then I got to go Nuremberg. You know, how are the comms, everything? Obviously, you guys are vibing, feeling good. Is it just come easy at that point, just with how good the team is clicking tonight?
It just comes down to great players making great plays, and I have two great players along my side, and I kind of am just there.
No. Dude, it was interesting because we talked about like you being the third man. With how consistent you are, first of all, do you know how many passes you were diming these boys up? It was ridiculous. Yeah. The team effort. I mean, honestly, on paper, I'm thinking, oh, Crusaders, they got this, #1 team. You guys are sitting 2-2. How did you guys ever lose games if you play like that tonight? Like, if you guys play like this, you guys should be running this division here.
Mm-hmm.
I think our problem is we're all duos players, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, so when I went to the draft, I picked the best duos players as a duos player myself, and the first two games were just definitely learning curves. They were rough.
I respect it. Crip, what do you got for these boys?
No, it's actually really interesting that you say that you were looking at getting people that play duos more often than threes, as we are playing threes. But it does actually seem kind of obvious to me a little bit in your guys' gameplay, because Mitchie and Benjay, you both seem to be on the opposite teams, or the opposite team side majority of the time, and then Noberry, kind of just sitting back as third man, able to assist whenever he's needed. So, love to see that. But you guys took down Crusaders, 3-1. You were 2-2. Now you're both 3-2. You're climbing up the ranks here. I don't know. Me personally, I know I'm confident in how well you guys can perform, but I don't know. Just what are some things maybe you're looking to improve tonight? Because I'm sure you know things that you can work on. So I guess I want to ask that towards Mitchie, since you're the captain.
I need to be more consistent, especially as the captain. Supposed to be the highest ranked player.
Can't get carried that hard.
Yeah, come on. My ego won't take that hit. No, Ben has been as consistent as he gets all year, and we know how he plays in the air is just phenomenal. And Adam, his confidence has been only increasing. You see that through his aerials and through his jump games. I feel like improvement-wise, I just need to be better on the ball.
Indeed.
Improvement's
and then,
always good.
Yeah, no, and then just lastly, I mean, from Benjay, Benjay and Nober, I kind of want to hear both your perspectives, because this is your first semester in DCRL, right? And you're under Mitchie, who has had experience playing just in the NDSU club and DCRL. But what is that experience been with Benjay? We'll start off with you.
Oh, it's been a blast so far. I mean, being able to play with different people from around the state has been really interesting, and just being able to play threes, because before this, I don't think I've ever really played threes except for my brothers that aren't as good as me. So it's more of a fun playlist to play. But now it's actually competitive, so it's really interesting.
Yeah, it is a different type of play style, and just playing with all these colleges, North and South Dakota, a little bit in Minnesota. But moving on to Newberry, what is kind of your experience so far? Are you liking it? Is it what you thought it was? I want to hear what you say.
A lot faster than I thought it was going to be. I mean, before the season started, me and Ben were playing with Mitch in comp threes. We were in like Diamond 3 or something. And Mitch was like, yeah, this is about what we were playing. And then we get in our first game. People are just flying everywhere. The pace of play is just unreal compared to like any normal comp game.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I think you boys are figuring it out. You boosted boys are figuring it out, as you did come up with the dub tonight. But K2, that's all I really got to say for these guys. I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah, it is a huge congratulations, boys. Honestly, if you guys can keep playing at this, I mean, I don't know if you guys are ever going to lose another game. My God, you guys are so consistent. But you guys obviously now sitting 3-2 in the season, so proving that you guys are beatable. So it'll be interesting to see, if you guys look back at the VODs or replays, whatever, kind of pick what works well and go forward. But Either way, congratulations, boys. It was one heck of a series, and hopefully you guys can just keep it going all season.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yep, thanks.
See ya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our winners here, and pretty convincingly, Boosted Boys taking the dub, and not surprisingly, I am now 2-14 in predictions. So that's just kind of a given. That's just a given at this point that I pick wrong, honestly.
I'm actually very proud. I'm happy of myself. I'm proud of myself. I got the prediction right and I got the team right. So, and I got my boost back. So
you're golden. That's perfect.
I'm happy. I'm happy,
and I'm also happy we got another series, by the way. I know Crip's gonna be sticking around with me, but we've got one more game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we had Div A, we dropped down to Div C, and now we're gonna be going over to Div B. So we're gonna take a little quick intermission real quick, and I'll be back in a little bit with the last game of the series. So don't go anywhere, because we got some more DCRL action coming soon.